All right, here we are setting up for hole number 4, and I'm assuming I'm going to go Guardian. We're going to use some kind of win 5 ball. I think it's going to increase the percentage chance that I can make here. Play this very, very tight towards the hole. Try to get it just behind the pin. And, you know, this is the type of thing that you just want to kind of work towards the weekend as to get your ring adjustment. Now, what I do, if you guys saw what I did last time, it was essentially I used max minus 10%, and it was relatively spot on. You can use the notebook tool if you'd like. But if my wind is 7, you know, I'll go 6.3 for instance. It's max minus 10. It was essentially very, very spot up. I did show the adjustment, so if you do want to see the notebook adjustment, I did set it up in the other video. I'm just going to kind of, you know, wing it and just kind of, you know, because the most important thing is going to be the way that you ball guide offset. That's going to be the number one most critical thing to give yourself the best chance to make this. And you'll also see that the Guardian, I believe, is going to be a little bit better club. It typically is for this hole. It makes it more holdable. It's also easier to get closer. So when you play this in tour, it's kind of the same way. I beat a lot of snipers on this hole almost every time because you can just really, you know, when you land up on that green like that and can, you know, not have to worry about you know, short landing or anything, like on that fairway where it might be a little bit more inconsistent. It's just a very consistent club to use for this hole. So as I mentioned, you know, the biggest thing for me is going to be ball guide offset. I'm going to play it very tight to the hole. You can see with what I'm doing. As I mentioned, you know, I'm just going to essentially do a minus 10% from my max number. So 5.2-ish rings here, somewhere right around here. Looks like oh, it caught the edge of the pin, so it just needed just a little bit more of a correction, just a tiny fraction more. But you can see in there, very, very tight. If I can just bend around the pin. Now, it wasn't going to go in anyway, even if it didn't touch the pin, because what was going to end up happening is the cut spin from the wind effect was going to actually make it cut back more towards that guy's ball. So I did need just a little bit more of an over adjustment. Keep in mind with the Kingmaker, that was probably pretty good. So what I'd probably do to tweak that is I'll probably just go 1 per. So if wind is 5.7, I'll just go 5.7. The only thing that I'll have to hone in on is that ball guide offset. So you can see with where I had it lined up, I could probably keep it there and just go that extra half ring. And the amount that you need to offset is going to be ball dependent. You know, the Kingmaker's not going to react exactly how a win 5 ball is. So keep that in mind. Good luck with that hole, and I will see you guys next time.